my windscreen froze. Mold on cream cheese. This tomato looks like a rubber ducky. My psychedelic shower. I made tiny pizzas the size of pepperonis. A small river going over another. I made a really short Ethernet cable. After my waitress sat down my ice water and walked away, my glass split cleanly in half. Local plant nursery has a guide to their pets that roam around greeting customers. This tiny star in a new train in Stockholm. This weird lemon that grew on our lemon tree. I got an extra Samoa. I inherited this small gap between my middle and ring finger from my dad. Both hands are like this. Surprisingly voluminous trash cans in Amsterdam. This friendly grain of rice with a heart-shaped spice bit in my burrito today. In my ShopRite, when the price of pies gets reduced, it gets reduced to pie. I have an official McDonald's sign. There is a cigarette vending machine in Las Vegas that now sells art instead of cigarettes. For $5, you can have one of several original pocket-sized pieces of art. My fingerprint is a little messed up from when I burned it as a baby. It's not discolored. I drew on it so you can see it better. Koala Cuddle Guide in Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary, Australia. La Croix froze mid-explosion in the back of our refrigerator. My peeler gives pixelated-looking peels. These gender-neutral bathroom doors. The water making a perfect dome. Believe this might be a lightning strike on a concrete sidewalk. My pizza stone looks like a moon. Walmart in Bowling Green. Mo has a parking barn for the Amish buggies to keep their engines cool and fueled. The way the snow melted on the backside of this sign. An origami horse I made, folded FOM of 45 cm square. This carton of ice cream had a congratulatory message for an employee on the bottom. Professional wrestler Bruce Hart was a substitute teacher at my school. This barbecue setup my neighbor has that is hanging out of his living room window. I was born without finger or toe prints. Sideways view of the Hyatt Atlanta elevator. Some trams in Australia have spots for your surfboard. Some of my metal drawings. My parents got this spray bottle of Windex in 1979 and have been reusing it ever since. Found a piece of newspaper in a toilet paper roll. Bought 2 well-used decks of Uno at yard sale for $50. dated 1979 and 1983. Both decks have all 108 cards. I opened fruit snacks and it was all grapes. Someone knitted a spring hat for my local postbox. This graffiti I found in a little town. Rosy maple moth that was on my window screen last night. This bag of grass seed I left out for a couple months. This rock that looks like a loaf of bread with a bite taken out. Got this abnormally thick Dorito in an otherwise normal packet. The Windows XP wallpaper is now a vineyard. My dad found this old pamphlet advertising tourism to the World Trade Center. This mini greenhouse from the turtle shell lid to my son's sandbox.